Hello everybody, I'm Sylvia from algotradinglab.net and this is my colleague Pavel.
Hi there.
Hi. Today we are going to conduct this webinar for you. So we tried our best to make this webinar as useful and informative as possible, as we appreciate your time. So hopefully by the end of this webinar you will be a better informed trader about how you can build your own trading systems, algorithmic trading systems, with TSLab without the need of learning programming languages and paying expensive software fees. Okay. So what is that TSLab? It is a complex all-in-one solution for all your algorithmic needs to build, backtest, and run your trading robots. Secondly, in TSLab, you can trade any instrument, stocks, futures, cryptocurrencies, options, anything that's supported by your broker. So in addition, TSLab is a very versatile platform packed with features that suits traders of all levels. And it comes as no surprise that it became the #1 choice for algorithmic trading in Eastern Europe. So what makes it so attractive? Let us run through some features and see it for yourself. So I'm going to make the screen a little bit bigger so you can guys see it better. So the first two we have already mentioned. It is with a powerful yet friendly visual editor, you can use a set of smart logical blocks to turn your ideas into algos. And TSLab is totally free to use in the lab mode. So when you are ready to trade live on the exchange, after you have tested your robot, then you need to pay a connection fee to your broker. The third one, instant notification, is great because you get to set up your filters for what messages you want to get. For example, if there is a broken internet connection with your broker, or if your script missed entry or exit, all sorts of messages. With TSLab Live, you can actually track live performance of your robots from any device, PC, mobile, tablet, anywhere in the world where you have internet connections. And it is really cool and convenient feature. And thanks to that, you can also share your live screen with anyone, friends, trading community, your mentor, investor, using a link, Dropbox or Google Drive. Number 5 is a concurrent access to multiple exchanges. So TSLab allows you to process multiple connections to various brokers, unlocking a wealth of arbitrage opportunities. Number 6 is one of my favorites, actually. Secure script container. It is quite unique. You put your ready robot inside a secure encrypted vault with a digital key. It is extremely useful if you use remote servers, VPS as I do, to protect against unauthorized access. You can actually lend your script to anyone in this container, so that person can deploy it without actually seeing what's inside. You can set a specific set of rules, such as expiry date or trading size. Really, really great one. So the last but not the least is actually the built-in risk management module. Extremely helpful. You set filters that suit your risk management rules and do not worry about losing more than you stipulated. Again, you can customize your own parameters, amount of loss, time, and many others. And it is a built-in free feature of TSLab. Well, of course, there are many other useful features in TSLab, such as the cluster view. It provides clear insights into major events with a candlestick chart, including a market profile and market delta indicators. You can trade options in manual or automatic mode. So to minimize your time to market, you can use the options dashboard. It allows you to analyze the market, pick the appropriate strikes, view the position profile, and quote the options with algorithmic orders. And using the order manager, active traders can push or cancel orders in a single click. What is also good with TSLab that they are constantly developing, implementing new features and services. In a space of several months, TSLab will be able to offer its own proprietary copy trading service that enables clients automatically replicate the best performing traders. You will be able to follow traders from different accounts and brokers. It is going to be both desktop and the cloud-based versions, and without any need to install the TSLab software on your PC. And you can easily do it from your mobile. So we will keep you updated on that one on our site. Okay? Well, by now you probably want to see how TSLab works in practice. Let's have a little bit of fun and show you how you can create and use this program. As we promised, we are going to build a TSLab training robot for a simple strategy. Well, Pavel, it's your turn now.
I'll try to share my screen. If everything is okay, please write plus in chat. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate how easy it is to start working with TSLab and how quickly you can create scripts. Let's try to build a script for a basic strategy. I have already opened the program. To create a script, we need to go to the script manager window and click the create new script button. Okay, let's name it new script 2. Click the edit button. Here you can see the basic template that opens every time you create a new script. This is a starting point. This is the working area of the visual editor where a script is created from smart blocks. I delete the volume block here, we will not need it. What strategy are we going to use? As I said a few minutes earlier, the strategy will be simple yet very popular. A simple moving average crossover. We will open a long position when a bullish crossover occurs. The faster SMA crosses the slower SMA from the bottom to the top. We will close this position at the reverse signal when a bearish crossover occurs. Now we need to select trading instrument. To do this, we double-click on the source block. For demonstration purposes, I suggest we use Bitcoin. Okay, we also need to select the trading period in the script manager window. Now we use historical offline data to create a script. Here we will set the period of historical data. By default, it is set for the last month. A 1 month period is not enough for this strategy. Let's take the data from the end of the 2015. It does not make sense to take an earlier date since Bitcoin was not traded much at that time. Okay, let's go to the chart. We see now that the Bitcoin data has been loaded. I also switched the time frame from 1 minute to 5 minutes for a better visual. Okay, we downloaded a 5-minute Bitcoin chart and we can now start building the script. As I said, the strategy is a moving average crossover, so we need these two simple moving averages. We can find all the blocks on the right hand side of the toolbar. You can use the filter to quickly find the blocks you need. We look for a simple moving average, SMA. I already found them. We take out one SMA block and the second one. Let's rename the first block to SMA slow and the second to SMA fast. Okay, done. We are going to build the classic moving averages calculated using closing prices. We already have the block close. This was here by default. You can also build the SMA using opening prices, highs, lows and other numerical values. To open a position, we need to take the cross under block. At the upper input, we submit what we cross. This is a slower SMA. The lower input gets what crosses the upper input. We also want to display the two SMAs on the chart. Here we have a chart panel block. When we connect these blocks with the chart panel, their values appear on the chart so we can see them.
We will also plot the signal from the cross-under block on the left scale on the chart panel. Let's make this signal in form of the histogram so we can see exactly where this crossover occur. Let's make it dark green. Okay, run, check it out. Here we see that something is already visible on the chart. Let's try to increase it. Now we see only one SMA. Why? Because both of our SMA periods coincide and they are no different from each other. Therefore, let's take a slower SMA with a period of 6t or even 1000 and the faster SMA 6t. Okay, run. Now we can see two moving averages on the chart. Here there is a crossover. The fast SMA is blue, the slow SMA is purple. When a bullish crossover occurs, a signal appears, which is highlighted on the chart. At this point, we open a long position. To open a position in the script, we need a special block. These blocks are in the position section. We take a position opening by market block. Let's call it long. This block is responsible for opening a position. At the upper input, we must submit a trading instrument for which we open a position. In this case, it is Bitcoin. Why is it important? Because in one script you can have several instruments. You can make multi-strategies to trade various arbitrage strategies. The middle input gets a signal at which we open a position. Our signal is the crossover, so we connect it with this block. Let's check. Now we should have one open position somewhere at the very beginning of the chart. Let's find it. Yes, here it is at the very beginning, the first crossover. It is still open up to now. Why is that? Because we have not closed it. To exit a position, we need a corresponding block. It is the position closed by market block. Let's connect it and rename it to long EX. Next, we need a condition for closing the trade. If for opening a position we use the bullish crossover, then for closing we need a reverse signal. That is when a fast MA starts to descend faster than a slow MA and crosses it. We take the crossover block, the top input gets connected with the slower SMA what we cross. To the lower input we send the faster SMA. We connect it to the closing position block. Okay. Now we have a fully completed script. We see that it makes trades. Let's make it more visual by turning off the display elements we do not need. In this case, we do not want the ticker name. You can observe now that when the faster blue SMA crosses the slow purple SMA, a long position opens. It is highlighted with a dark green histogram. When it crosses back, this position is closed. And this happens throughout the historical data available to us. After we have compiled the script, we can see the preliminary result. We open the profit window. Here we see the chart. It does not look very good. We made a loss, market in red. What we can do about it now? To start off, we can optimize the parameters of the SMAs, its period to be exact, to find the best values for our strategy. Let's make these parameters optimized and we will try to optimize them. Go to the optimization window. We see the options available for optimization. In this case, we have the faster SMA and its period, the slower SMA and its period too. Here there are current values and boundaries of the optimization range as well as the optimization step. Let's try to check all the values of the fast SMA from 5 to 50 with a step of 5. For the slow SMA, we will take the values from 50 to 500 with a step of 50. For the time being, I take rather arbitrary values. When you develop your strategy, you will walk out and think about the real boundaries for your strategy. By and large, TSLab allows you to optimize almost everything. We tick the checkbox here as we are optimizing these parameters. We get 100 combinations or runs. Click Start. We are now optimizing. That's all. Optimization has already finished. We see that we have a large number of positive outcomes. We can choose any of them. You can also arrange them by drawdown, profit, by the number of trades, by winning percentage. But I will take the result with the maximum profit. Double click, we see that the slower SMA has a period of 400, the fast SMA has a period of 45. Click the profit button, and now we get a quite different equity curve. We actually get a profit here. The strategy result is better than the market, and this is only the long position. You can also add short side here later at the reverse signal. Let's check the trades on the chart. They are made much less often, but we clearly see all the trades. The whole strategy is ready. In theory, the script can be deployed in the real market. Of course, we do not consider commissions here and some other nuances. This is the subject of further study. Well, in general, you see that creating a simple strategy takes literally a few minutes in TSLab. Please note that we can change the instrument here. We can check how this strategy works not only for Bitcoin, but for example, the most liquid futures in the world, the E-mini S&P 500. Let's try to check on it. Okay. The chart is loaded. This is the picture we have for the E-mini S&P 500. Let's see the result. You can see that even without optimizing any parameters, we get a small profit in this strategy. If we now optimize the parameters and add some filters, the strategy is going to improve significantly. Even now, using this basic algorithm, we at least would not have lost our money. So that's basically how the script is working. I hope that in this short masterclass I was able to draw your attention to how easily and simply it can be done. Most importantly, it is done quickly. Using the TSLab program, in a matter of minutes, sometimes hours, you will be able to test any of your algorithmic strategies. Then, based on the result, you make a decision. You can either trade algorithmic strategies in TSLab when all transactions will be made automatically, and further improve your strategies and trade them manually. The choice is yours.
Right, as you can see, it took us less than 20 minutes, about 15 minutes to do so. It's not rocket science, really. You can do it too. So I'm sure you are interested in how you can get started. You can check yourself if TSLab is the right tool for you. That's why, as we promised, we'll give you 2 free video tutorials for a quick and hassle-free start with TSLab. Download it, play around, try building your robot as we did here, and decide how to get these tutorials. So you need to go to our site, algotradinglabnet, teachable.com, and scroll down and find the class curriculum. Then you click the preview buttons. Let me just share my screen to show you how you do that. So once you get onto the site, you scroll down to see the class curriculum, which is literally at the bottom here. And you can see the preview button. Let's see the preview button for lesson number 1. So you can see get full access to the lesson. Again, you see the lesson intro accompanied by a video tutorial with practical tips, a lesson 1 homework, and a quiz. And here we also promised you to give some free quotes for your backtesting. So you can find them here in the lesson 1 homework, which is number 2, download historical futures quote. If you click here, so you will be taken to a server when you can actually download historical data for CME futures, for cryptocurrencies, for the Russian stock and for the US stock. So you can get it from here. So these are free to use for backtesting. Okay, so let's see what it is in this lesson here. So in this lesson also we'll give you some.
By default, the 32-bit version is launched as a chosen instrument, so there is no confusion later. Select text part.
So you can adjust the quality, the speed, so for most convenient experience which suits you.
Where we store the quote.
Okay, so that's how you get the free videos. So you can study it anytime from any device with internet connection. Today you've discovered how to create a trading robot in TSLab without the need to learn programming languages. So you have got 2 free video lessons for a hassle-free start with TSLab. Please let us know how we did today. Send us a message in the chat room or use our email support@algotradinglab.net. And we look forward to seeing you in our classes.
See you.
Thank you. Thanks, Leslie. It was great to see you. Yeah. Thank you, guys.